Hey guys, it's Jason from Denon DJ, and today we're going to talk about the MCX 8000. In this particular video, we're going to cover all the hardware controls and the ins and outs of the audio interface and digital mixer. Alright, so here we are looking at the control surface of the MCX 8000. The 8000 offers two layered decks to mix between various sources and a beautiful 4-channel mixer. Right away you notice that the device offers a very spacious layout, which makes it extremely comfortable for mixing and performing. So let's start off with the top left, and what we can see here is our display area. We've got all of our browsing options, effects control, the inputs for our USB. Right now we're looking at engine, but you can easily switch to Serato DJ just by flipping the switch to PC. I've got my computer off to the side and we can see our Serato screen here, and we can go right back to engine just by the flip of a switch. And also one more option here for line inputs. So when we're running external line inputs like a CD player or a turntable, we can run that input through, we can do all of our effects, and we can even EQ it and add filter. So one thing to point out about the filter is that it is across the board. It's a hardware filter and it can be used with engine, Serato DJ, and your line inputs. So that's the deck controls. We've got the 100mm pitch fader, a 6-inch capacitive jog wheel with an LED indicator, your looping, your performance pads, and all your transport stuff. It's all here. Every option that you're used to on a DJ controller or DJ player is available on the MCX 8000. One of the most exciting things about the 8000 is this beautiful mixer dead center in the unit. I love it so much. It gives you so much versatility, and you've got the flexibility to use your microphones without running it down one of your channel strips. So let's talk about the mics first. We've got 2 microphone inputs, and we've got a level control, a high EQ, a low EQ for each one. So this is our mic 1 section. We have an echo on button, and then this is our mic 2 section with level, high, and low EQ, again with an echo on effect. Below that is your echo adjustment or your level, and then a mic on or mic off, and that is for the whole strip. So you're at your gig, you set your levels to what they need to be, and then you can easily just turn the microphone section on and turn it off without having to make any further adjustments. Below that is your talk over and post. Talk over, again, just ducks your voice below the, ducks the music below your voice when you're speaking. And then Shift plus that button will do the post function, which takes the microphone out of your booth monitor. So looking at the channel strips here, we've got our effects units, our channel selection switch for our inputs. Again, that can be a Serato DJ, the host computer, engine, USB support, or for line inputs. You've got level control, 3-band EQ for each of those, dedicated low pass and high pass filter, queuing, and then a crossfader assignment. Then we've got our channel faders and a user replaceable crossfader. This also supports the Innofader Mini. It fits in there perfectly. We threw it in the other day and it was rocking pretty well. Outside of the channel controls, we've got our master. Below that is our booth. And we also have a booth EQ. So we've got a high and a low EQ for your booth output, which is really nice. If you've ever set up in a club or an environment where the booth monitors were terrible, this will allow you to tweak those settings a little bit to get a little better sound out of that, that area. So below that we have a master meter level, our sampler level, and that is used with Serato DJ, crossfader link for Serato DJ, and then our headphone queuing. We notice we put those on top of the unit. That way you can easily access your split queuing and all of your levels for your headphone mixing. So that covers the top section here. Again, your right deck is going to be pretty much the same as your left deck, which gives you the full function over Serato DJ and engine USB. That wraps up this video on the MCX 8000 hardware control and digital mixer ins and outs. Be sure to check out the other videos on the engine desktop management software, fully MCX 8000 with Serato DJ, and the embedded engine USB player.
The 808 is like the first thing I've ever, thought about using besides the turntable, because the cut time is real. The fader's just as good as any fader on, any other mixer I've used. I don't know, man. I'm switching, I'm going to the dark side. It brings the DJ and the producer into one machine, and anything you have an idea for, you can basically do. And I can't say that about any other machine. From scratching to sampling to looping, stretching, all that, like it's a touch of a button. So my man Jake Bowman sent me this sample. He basically makes clips for producers to use and flip as opposed to sample on a record. So it's original music that I sampled on there. And I basically, set the cue points in the grid, made it 86 BPMs. And then from there I took some drums I like, different sounds, put them in the sampler, just came up with a drum pattern that I liked, added some of the 808 sounds from the original Roland 808 that's built into the DJ 808, and then, got funky with the pitch. It'll read the pitch and the tempo and keep everything locked in, no matter if it's the song playing or the drum machine built in or the sampler built in. I just got chopped up drums, so I got 2 kicks, 2 snares, they go nice together, and 2 hi-hats. The 808 and the clap from the machine are in there too. And it syncs up with your sample, so. My man Utrell played the sax, recorded that in, sampled it, scratched it, and then on the System 8, I just played some simple synth stuff. I'm not that ill at playing, but the sounds on there are like moving, and as long as you figure out the key, which that's telling me in the first place, you're good to go. Usually I take a record, put it on, then put it into Pro Tools, chop it up, and build around it. On this, it's like everything's in one thing. You don't have to send it nowhere. You chop it up on the pads, you set the grid and the tempo, and then you put your drums on the other one. And the way you can pitch the samples and stretch them, like you can take a hit record and flip it in a way that the person that made it wouldn't even know what you used. There's so many ways to flip it. What really makes this so ill with the DJ 808 is you can keep the foundation of what I do with hip hop and bring it to another level because of the technology.
I am very much into pushing the culture forward. If I can help someone who enjoys music and is curious about DJing, you know, I would love for them to learn how to scratch. I want you to learn how to beat match and mix these two records together. I'm almost scared to call it an entry-level controller because it has all of the features that the bigger controllers have. Where I used to run. When the idea came of putting, you know, a pad scratch feature that could help someone who's never done this, oh man, I was all in. The 8 different pads are 8 different patterns. Basic baby scratches and basic chirps, and it'll do it for you, and then you can turn around and say, okay, let me see if I can replicate that. The way we kind of set it up is it goes from the most basic scratch all the way up to a little bit more intricate to just teach you the different steps. Working from the fundamental aspect out and just showing you the basics and going up the steps gives you a better footing. I want there to be a million great DJs in the world, because if there's a million great DJs, there's a million great events, a million great parties, people are having a good time, and then my job stays forever.
Interested in buying one of this product, links to all the products mentioned in this video are in the description down below. If you like and found this video helpful, don't forget to give a like, comment, and to subscribe. As always, thank you for watching.